So it's time. This weekend is the Hall of Heroes for Dias, the Dark Death Knight. So we're actually just going to go through it and see how tough it is. I checked the Asia server, and it looks like the Barbarian King is actually like the little mini boss halfway through. So we're going to see. For this first one, we're just going to speed run it, and you can get, maybe you can get some ideas from these teams. But I love to use Varad and Arnold. And then, of course, I need Bella as my healer, and then I could bring maybe an Ifrit. I don't know. They do have some AoE debuffs, but I think I'm going to just bring Lagmarone for some extra damage, and we'll see how this autos. It should go pretty fast. I'm a little concerned about Dias making it more tough. Okay, well, yeah, it looks pretty straightforward here. I really want to auto B3. So yeah, he's doing the debuff. All right, so now we've got the Barbarian Kings, and you'll see this is my first time through it too. I haven't had previous practice at all. It looks fairly easy actually. It looks like my Bella goes first, targets the Dias, and then everyone else targets the Dias because my Bella puts the defense break or damage on it. So that's actually really good right there. So if you have a Bella, use your Bella. And then we've got Dias in the end. This should go down really fast once my Lagmarone goes. Oh, never mind. He didn't crit. Alright, well, Vertihill finished it up for us. Very easy. But for you lower levels, I might suggest using possibly Bella when you're going through, if you're going to auto it. Just because Bella targets Dias first. Bella's your first monster to go. Now let's see if we can get through with this setup. We might need more support. We should be fine. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We might need to add an extra HP, but I like that extra speed boost from Vertihill. Very useful. So let's check it out. Alright. Here we go. So see, Bella targets Dias, puts that defense break on. Everyone else goes for Dias. Boom, gets that debuff out of the way. That AoE buff for the enemy teams. Ooh, okay, so that's going to be really annoying because now I can't kill them. But I can get their HP down. Okay. So we just needed to give them one chance to go one time. Yeah, that can be kind of annoying. I could see that. So, oh, there's two Dias right here. Alright, so I need to get rid of both of them now. So, looks like my team is doing a really good job on attacking Dias first. I might need to bring extra healers for B3, but it looks like I'm fine for B2 for now. B2 is usually not that bad. The Eridas Hall of Heroes, the Light Sylph, I found him to actually be quite easy on B2. B3, I made it all the way up to boss, but the boss just wrecked me, absolutely just destroyed me. So, let's see what my guildmates have to say. B2's painful. We'll see. I mean, it depends on the boss, really. The boss is pretty much what determines if you're going to make it or not. The mini-boss and the overall boss. If you can't make it through the original stages with the Death Knights, guaranteed you're not going to make it through the mini-boss or the boss. So, oh, someone just got a Chimera in 5001. Look at that. Fire Chimera. Gotta say congrats. And we're also doing some Mystical Scrolls after this. So maybe that's a good timing too, you know? Alright, now I'm going to have to be careful with my Chimera. It does draw Arnold's damage away from my other low HP units like Vertihill, which is very nice. I kind of need that. And Vertihill's doing a good job at buffing up my team. I will probably end up running double Vertihill eventually once I've got my second one built. I've got three of them. My second one is running Swift Blade. Swift Blade or Swift Energy. I don't think I'm putting Blade on him because I've got plenty of crit percent from substats. Like, it's almost ridiculous. I haven't even gotten my slot 4 rune up to like plus 12 yet, and it's almost 100% crit. So I might have to switch out some runes and get rid of the substats for crit percent so I can make him a little bit less squishy. because it's better to just max out that slot 4 rune and then get more substats towards his defense and HP than to just overdo it. You know, you really don't need to overdo it. So, all right, just finishing this up. This is taking longer than expected. These Death Knights are stubborn. These bastards just don't want to die. Come on now. Yeah, and Vertihill's going up against the water one here. Alright, well, he just used an AoE. Looks like the dark and the light one, so we're headed for the dark one first. Oh, nope, now we're going for the light one. Some nice AoE capabilities. Just looking at the damage and usually how much harder the... Oh yeah, this is pretty tough. B3 is a lot harder than B2, so it looks like I won't be... Here, let's go target the Dark Death Knight here, because I'm out of heal capabilities, but my other units are tanky enough to just go through this, but I don't want to waste too much time. Oh god, and my Vertihill there's that crit debuff on Dias, so my Vertihill is not as effective. Oh yeah, that's not good at all. So Vertihill's not going to be good in this dungeon. Yeah, so I mean I can beat it no problem, but alright, well I doubt I'm going to be able to do B3, but let's just try it. You know, I'm going to definitely need the extra HP. He's really squishy. About 19k HP, that's nothing. I mean, you saw how quick my Bella went down, and my Bella has 21. Okay, plus 900 defense. This guy has, alright, 900. More than Bella. Alright, so basically the same thing. My other unit's a little bit more tanky. So 24, 39, almost 40k. And then my Lagmarone's only at 18, but of course my Lagmarone, I don't know, I just like my Lagmarone. My Lagmarone feels tanky to me. Oh, I don't want that. Ew. You know, I don't want my units to be too slow, so I might just keep Vertihill on there. And I kind of need the damage. I might need to switch out. I don't think my Baramos is high enough level. We'll keep the same setup and see how far we get with it. For your lower levels, trying to get through B1, what I would suggest is bring heavy damage or heavy crowd control units. So like, how would I say, stun, freeze, those kind of units. You're definitely going to want them with these AoE attacks. But most of all, you're definitely going to want to be careful with the Arnolds, at least for lower levels. So maybe bring Aramagos, you know, because I know I've been suggesting a lot of you to be building up these farmable units. I know I'm building up Aramagos now. I farmed one, and now I'm going to be building it up once I get my other units working. If you have Aramagos, bring it here, and this would be a perfect level for him. Arnold takes, I don't know how much he takes away on B1. We'll see here on B2. Let's see. Well, if they get a turn, because I've got a lot of CC and debuffs. So getting rid of these, I love how my Bella is just focusing all attention on these, on the Dark Death Knights, which helps my other team. Okay, so it takes about 7.6k. That's pretty small, honestly. So just bring for your lower levels, bring Aramagos, and that's a free clean shot right there from the Arnolds. For at least for B1, even then, I think the Arnolds aren't going to be doing enough damage with their extortion on Ramagos for him to really do much with his clean shot, just because they're so weak. But Ramagos is a good unit to kind of distract Arnold, as well as counter it with the clean shot. So I would definitely say Ramagos is a good choice here. And I see my Verad doing a lot of work. Very, very useful. I would say you have to be careful with the Water Death Knights. The Water Death Knights can definitely throw up their buff where they're immune. They have immunity and they can't be killed for one full turn. That can be really annoying, but you don't need to bring a Soha to get rid of that. Yeah, it's annoying, but it's just one turn. If it was like a 3-turn thing, maybe I would build up my Aquila or have my Aquila in this dungeon. I don't have my Aquila built up yet, but that's an example of what you could bring if Fedora was stronger in that sense. But so honestly, I think the best way to go about this is definitely using Bella to target Dias first. That's a very, very useful thing just because his debuff is so annoying. The team debuff. Okay, so now it's doing 12k. All right. That's interesting. Okay, so definitely Ramagos would be a good choice, even on B2. It looks like my units are taking pretty tanky damage. They're all attacking different people, so we're going to go ahead and attack Dias here. Get rid of that debuff. Now we're waiting. Okay, so my Vertihill's dead. My Chimera's about to die. We'll see if my Bella... Yeah, okay, so my Bella decided to heal up. Definitely Vertihill's probably not the best option for this dungeon because of Dias. He's not really fully utilized. So we'll see if I get through this just because of how annoying these Death Knights are. I can definitely see this being a more difficult Hall of Hero than Eridas just because of Dias. Alright. Bella, though. Bella is just wrecking it up. I would definitely say Bella is the MVP here. Be careful with that Wind Death Knight as well. Once it revives, it's going to pull from the HP pool of all of the monsters, and it'll be like a 60% HP heal if you don't have any of the other monsters killed. But I definitely say target Dias first, otherwise you're going to be spending a lot of time just trying to get through that 15% buff for the enemies. Yeah, so. Alright. Wait. I think this is B3. This is B3. Alright. Okay. Yeah, sorry. A little tired. Running on 3.5 hours of sleep. I'm running B3 right now, so that's interesting. We're going to get rid of the Wind Death Knight. I definitely suggest running, when you're running up B2 or B3 when it's taking this much time, I would say just focus more on targeting monsters specifically. Try not, if you can really keep your monsters alive, like see mine are taking decent damage. I'm targeting monsters, making sure that it's not taking longer than it needs to. So yeah, getting through here. Looks like Fedora's not going to be using the immunity anytime soon. I don't want my Verad using too many AoE skills. I don't think I'm going to get through the boss portion. I think the boss portion is really tough. So here we go. We'll see if I can just nuke the boss. No, there's no way. Because my Bella didn't die yet. Interesting. Alright, let's see if my Bella can take away... Nope. Alright. I thought my Bella was going to take away the immunity, but it doesn't look like it. The other Death Knights are not hard-hitting at all, so maybe for this portion, I would just say bring some debuffs. I don't think... Can you... I mean, I'm trying to put on some debuffs onto the... on Dias, but he's just not cooperating. Yeah. I haven't seen a single attack bar debuff, so it looks like I'm done. I know he has stun immunity, but... so I definitely think my downfall there was Vertihill. A little too squishy. And so we'll go ahead and try this again, actually. I think we could do it. Get rid of Vertihill. I think we need some HP leader in there. You know, I might bring Julian just because he's got an okay attack. Decent. Not that great. And he's really squishy, but he's got that CC skill. We'll try Veramos out just because Veramos also has a CC skill. Not as good, but, you know, because he's not running Despair, but he's got a, you know, good enough buff, a passive skill. So we'll see. I might suggest that you guys bring Darian possibly to tank it. Because if it targets Bella, you're going to get that debuff, but if you got a strong Darian, then, you know, you don't really need the debuff, I would say. So, I mean, I would say I'm close to beating B3, but definitely Okay, see, watch here. This is why I find, ooh, okay, so it didn't take off that, that attack. Yeah, okay, that defense break's gonna hurt. Come on, Bella. You need to go. You need to go. And he can't heal. And they've got immunity, so my Barret can't. Yeah, so that's going to be really painful. My Bella's gonna die. Boom, right there. So, I'm done. I'm not gonna go through it the rest. Once my Bella dies, my healer, I'm basically dead, but, well, I'm not going to waste more on that. I'll probably mess around with the actual teams. I don't want to waste too much energy. Ooh, County Zero attacked me. That's interesting. Maybe I'll do a revenge video later. I usually don't do revenges when I lose on defense, just because then it goes back and forth, and instead of gaining points where people don't revenge me, I'm just getting revenged back and forth, and it's wasting arena points when I'm trying to boost my rank. If I was farming, I would do that, but right now I'm trying to really boost my rank. I was almost Conqueror 3, and then I stopped doing arena for like an entire day. So I dropped pretty low. Like, you see all these defense fails. I actually got a successful one. Go figure, but, so basically, that's how I would set up, for the secret, for the Hall of Heroes. Definitely, you're going to want to bring, I would say, some kind of light tank. Bella is a great option. Put that defense break on Dias. Darian is also another option. Defense break on Dias. So, you know, I think this Hall of Heroes is really going to be dependent. If you're having trouble, it's really going to be dependent on who you bring as a light tank to take out Dias, or you're going to have to single him out and actually target him. Other than that, you know, the regular Hall of Heroes composition will work. You know, bring a healer, CC monster, you know, a damage monster of some kind, or a buff monster, and then you definitely want to be careful with those heals, because they do have heal block. So that's why I'm going to be bringing Veramos to get rid of those heal blocks, because he won't get targeted. Bella will be the one getting targeted by Dias. The only one he'll get targeted by is a light one, and he's tough enough to not get killed by the light one, so there's no heal from the light one. But I'm still going to need to be careful with how many debuffs I get. You know, if you're having trouble with the debuffs, especially because if you don't have like a Chisoon, the heal blocks can be really annoying. And I'll show you really quick here. The Death Knight with a fully upgraded first skill has an 80% chance to block your recovery. I don't know if they max skill these guys out. But it's really annoying. It is really freaking annoying, especially in arena. So you're gonna have to be careful in this Hall of Heroes. I would say it's more tanky than it is attack based for this Hall of Heroes. So definitely you're gonna need some kind of monsters that will be able to wipe the floor with these with the monsters. And the first one, not tough at all. I'll probably, once I get around 10 Death Knights, I'll probably just farm B1 for mana stones, because it's a good source of mana stones. I'll probably go to around 8 and then just start farming mana stones like crazy. But alright guys, so hopefully this helps you in some way. I know it's not a full guide, but I've only done this a couple times. If you just now saw, this is my first time going through the Hall of Heroes. Just got done with classes and everything. So hopefully that gives you some decent of an idea, and utilize your Bella, Darian, and Ramagos. The rest of them are just really tanky and team-based monsters. Arnold and Dias are going to be the only ones that are going to be your undoing, honestly. Fedora can be annoying, but you just got to wait it out. You know, it's really not that big of a deal unless you're really running CC or dot dependent. If you guys, new players, don't know that, CC basically means stuns, freezes, those kinds of things. And then just kind of like AoE debuffs type stuff. It stands for crowd control. And then dots means continuous damage. It's basically that skull that's put up on there, and it does 5% of the damage of the max HP of the enemy when it goes off. So basically, it takes away 5% of their HP every time for however many times it's on them. So more you know. So hopefully you guys Can use this somewhat of a guide to figure out a team that you're going to be using. Farm Dias. He's not better than Darien in my opinion, but he's still pretty good, and you're never going to get him again, honestly. So there you go, guys. Good luck farming the Hall of Heroes, and stay tuned for the more summons that are coming up tonight. All right, so I'll see you guys later.